we are going to start with the final game of Week 11. It is Monday Night Football, and I tell you, when the schedule makers came out, or at least the divvy outs of who's going to get primetime games, I think we had higher hopes for the Raiders, but we got back-to-back primetime games. Cowboys heading to Vegas to face the Raiders. The Cowboys are going to be 3.5-point favorites, minus 185 on the money line. And the over-under in this game is 50, plus 160 on the money line for Raider Jim's Raiders. Mr. Martinez, nobody gets the first word on this team before you. It's all yours.
As much as it sounds like this should be a flat out, oh my gosh, the big bad Cowboys are coming into Vegas and they're going to do terrible, terrible things. Dallas only has 3 wins.
Yeah.
You would think that with all the, stuff I've been seeing in the press, that they're just sitting on the apron waiting to go into the playoffs. No, they're fighting for a playoff spot. They've got the one tie. However, Dak Prescott playing very, very, very well. And he's going in against a very, 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 as I already said at the beginning, poor Raider defense. They can exploit them a little bit on the inside or the outside with the run game. And guess what's going to happen then? He's going to start firing down the field at CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Javonte Williams, and it's all over after that. The Raiders have no offense. Ashton Jeanty, 547 yards this far into it. He's going to struggle to get 1,000 yards. And for a guy who everybody says, he's going to be the second coming of Reggie Bush or somebody like that, not going to happen. And I didn't think he would be. So we'll see what happens. But on this game, the Max Crosby will make a play or two here or there, but for all intents and purposes, Dak and the boys are probably going to exploit the secondary. They're going to, again, take control of the box, move people around, open up some holes, get the running game out there, and then just fire away downfield. I see them definitely covering the 3.5 on this one. And I'm going to go under because I don't think the Raiders are going to be able to score.
Yeah, we both see this one pretty much the same, unfortunately. I will say, as a certified Ashton Jeanty fan, stan, I may have given a Kool-Aid reference a couple weeks ago or a month or two ago. The only thing I'll say, again, the Kool-Aid's not going to kill you. You probably already had all the stomach pain you're going to get from drinking that Kool-Aid. Don't drink any more of it, but don't throw it out. Put it in the fridge. Forget about it for a year. I want to see what this kid can do with a quarterback. Because right now I think you can just sit there and go, look, we can play man on the Raiders wide receivers. We can try and see if Geno Smith wants to try and figure something out. He's going to turn the ball over multiple times more than likely, or at least put himself in for that position. I think if they get a quarterback in there that can give them just the smallest hint of, okay, we can't stack the box, then if he still struggles, then we can throw the Kool-Aid out, but we're going to put the Kool-Aid in the fridge. No one's allowed to drink it until next year, or we get a quarterback in there that isn't Geno Smith. But yeah, I agree. I think Dallas, as bad as they are defensively, this is kind of like a godsend. And with all due respect to the Raider Nation, unfortunately, Vegas is probably one of the lowest cities that will represent for the Raiders. I think LA and Oakland in that order. And Vegas might not even be below that. But I think there are going to be a lot of Cowboy fans there. I think that's going to make things very difficult. Give me the Cowboys again. Yeah, plus 3.5. I don't even need to buy the 0.5 point. And again, I like the under. My only worry is the Cowboys do a lot of the heavy lifting, and we get like a 43-10 game. And we just, you look around and go, man, I read that game perfectly. I didn't realize they were going to go that hard. But again, the Cowboys definitely do have their warts, and their defense is not world beaters. It's just, man, It's really hard to watch the Raiders. At least when Al Davis was here running the team, they were fun. And obviously, you know, when they were going to the Super Bowls in the early 2000s, they were, you know, they were a problem. But even when they were running around drafting Jamarcus Russells and the Darius Hayward Bays and the 9th overall pick, and you're going, oh, well, he's really fast. At least they were fun to watch. It's a little tough. But